Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a basic match here in the Garibaldi Alpha High Mobility type. And this is going to be a 500 cost match here. This is the level 2 variant of the Alpha here. And, yep, we're on Supply Depot, so I chose this suit for this match because, well, it's got the Jaeger beam rifle, which is, well, basically a sniper rifle, so it's going to be very useful for me on this more, open map here. I'm totally going to miss my shot there at the beginning, but hey, there's a bulldog right here, so that's going to be a perfect target for me. Garibaldi Alpha High Mobility type, it is a raid, and well, it's actually, in my opinion, a pretty good raid at that. One of its biggest flaws is that it does have pretty low beam defense, but aside from that, I do think it has a pretty strong kit going for it. For your primary here, you got the I think they call it the beam, just the beam machine gun, but I just refer to it as the Jaeger beam machine gun, or the Jaeger beam rifle. And, yep, it is a pretty nice weapon to have. Again, basically a sniper rifle that you can use, and a lot of suits that do use this rifle, I think it's usually the best weapon for them. Can't say for that Titania since I don't have it, but suits like this and the Pale Rider VG, I think this is just one of the best weapons to slap on those suits. Aside from that, you can equip the regular Garibaldi Alpha Beam Rifle as well, and that's a very nice weapon to use if you want an instant stun. I don't usually prefer to use the regular Alpha rifle like that, not even on the regular Garibaldi Alpha. I actually prefer to use the standard Jaeger rifle on that suit, but I have seen people use the Alpha Beam Rifle on this, especially on more, like, closed-in maps, where having a instant stun ready at your disposal is probably a bit more beneficial. Because aside from that, if you aren't using the regular rifle, you would have to rely on the hide bomb to get an instant stun, or you would have to charge the rifle, and, well, you can always get knocked out of your charge, so that is something to consider. For your melee weapons here, your standard melee weapon is the Garibaldi Alpha High Mobility type Beam Saber, and this is basically just a copy of the Gyan Beam Saber. I think they even share the same pattern. I think they're like the same exact pattern if I remember correctly. And yeah, it's a very nice weapon to have because when you do a downswing, it does do a rapid poke, and that rapid poke often results in a lot of damage, so very nice there. You can also use the regular Garibaldi Alpha Beam Saber, and this shares the same pattern as the Garibaldi Alpha. And what's actually cool about this Beam Saber is that when you do use it and you use a downswing, it not only results in a very quick poke, but it also recovers really fast, like much faster than any regular downswing would. So you can pretty much, like, you can do your downswing, and then you can pretty much, like, if you're out of thrusters, you can still do your downswing and recover really quickly and walk away. So it is a very nice option to use for this suit. Again, not one I prefer using on this particular suit, but it is really good on the Alpha, and I guess technically the Beta as well, since the Garibaldi Beta uses the Alpha's Beam Saber, but you know, the Beta has its iconic downswing, so it doesn't have the same effect on that suit, but on this suit, yep, it keeps that quick downswing recovery. Aside from that, you have the needle missiles in the shield and the hide bomb, and again, these are just two weapons that are just ripped straight from the Gyan. Needle missiles, it's like just a rapid firing missiles, and you fire enough of these, you can get a stun on somebody. Very nice for accumulation. And aside from that, you have the hide bomb, which is kind of like a mine almost. You shoot it, and it kind of floats towards wherever you fired it from, and it will detonate either over time or whenever it actually hits something. That something can be either a mobile suit or just a wall, but it will still detonate, so good sign there. Beta tackle from this bulldog here, so I was able to finish him off with the full melee combo there. Aside from that, the other notable thing I can say about this suit is that it does have a double dodge roll, so very nice there. And yeah, I think overall the alpha here, the alpha high mobility type, I should say the Himo alpha, just to, make sure I'm clarifying the right suits, and I'm lucky I did not get downswung there during that tackle, but I'm going to be able to get a downswing off, and as you can see, over 4,000 damage on a general. Yeah, pretty good damage there, but, yeah, the Himo Alpha recently became a, recycle ticket store suit, actually. Started as a clan suit, went to a ranked match, and yep, now it's in recycle ticket store for everybody to have. I think it's only the level 1, unless you have to have a higher medal to get to the level 2, because I know I've seen the DeWass custom level 1 and 2 in the store, but I think I only have a silver medal at the moment, so if they did put the level 2 in there, I might just not be able to see it. Because it could be, they might keep it behind, like, if it's like the gold medal, it might be back there, but, yeah, someone would have to tell me about that to actually see that for sure. Somebody who has either a gold or a platinum medal. I doubt they put it behind platinum, since platinum can be hard to get to, but if it's behind gold, I can definitely see that being a thing. But, yeah, I think this is a pretty nice pickup, like, suit you can get, especially, again, since recycle tickets, it makes it a bit easier for people to get. It's not one of the cheapest suits in the RT store, if I remember correctly, but at 450, I mean, this suit is pretty good, and even at 500, it can be used well, depending on, kind of like the map and your team setup going on. Again, it works really well here because of the Gelguk Jaeger beam rifle that it uses, and this being such an open map, I don't have to, like, necessarily rely on my melee, so for maps like this, I'd say this suit is actually worth getting, especially if you do have a bit more of a ranged play style, but you do want to play a raid. And yep, also have that benefit of just really good melee, so yeah, I would say overall this is a suit that could be worth picking up from my experience playing it. The thing is, it's like I feel like it's a suit that I think it's like most suits like in this game. Like you really have to play it to really see if you like it, because there are a lot of suits in this game that GBO2 just has, and I'm like, I'm not good with all of them. Not everybody is good with every suit, so it's all about really just trying out the suits and seeing if it is something that's for you. Since, well, everyone knows I do not like using the Jester B team, for example, but I have seen people do pretty good wonders with the B team, so even though it's a suit I don't like personally, I can at least admit that people do well with it, and I think the same case can be said with this suit, where there are people who don't like it, but there's also people who can also do really good with it, or just do like playing it. And hey, speaking real quick, mission over, see how we did. Top individual and top damage. First place overall with 6 kills and 2 loss, not too shabby. And, yep, gonna just, apparently I was also doing dailies when I was filming this one, but, yeah, just kind of wrap up my thoughts here. I think it might be just a suit worth trying, because again, I've had pretty good experiences using it, and I'd actually even say it might be one of my favorite raids to play at least 450. 500, there might be better options, again, especially since the low beam defense is a thing to worry about. They did buff it, but it's still pretty low compared to other suits, so it's understandable if that is kind of a deterrent for people to not want to play this suit, but aside from that, I think that's gonna do it for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Gallball, the Alpha High Mobility type. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.